Hello, everyone. I'm a little late. It's 7:03. I'm a whole minute late. And this time, it's not even because it's hard being a person. That is the usual excuse. But today, it is actually because I was playing Breath of the Wild, which I have started finally, despite everyone always assuming that I've already played it all the way through because I wear a Zelda hat every day. But that is the main reason why, is everyone always asks me, "Have you played it?" And I'm like, "No." So now I have, and I enjoy it. But it did make me a little late now because I was playing it a little too late. But I'm here for some Sims now. We are going to landscape the cafe today, I think. Maybe we'll do a little decorating inside, but I feel like today I'm going to focus mainly on landscaping. But I think we're going to take a scroll through debug for a while as well and pull out any little like bits and pieces that could maybe be in the cafe as well. But we'll see. We'll work mainly on the landscaping. Uh, so let's hop into it, because you may as well. It's been a while since I did a morning stream, honestly. At least this early. Fridays are just the only day lately where I can really do uh, uh, an, a morning stream. Only time I got. If I want to see Luigi and just have the rest of, the evening to myself a lot of the time. Because once I get done with the stream, I want to just have to do nothing, you know? Okay. Let's get to landscaping. Um, I feel like this probably has to move over a little bit. Maybe to like there. Ooh. And before I even get landscaping, let me lay down a little bit of a path. I just want it to be like that. Encrypted Angel, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? I'm actually doing pretty alright. I didn't sleep the best, but that's been the truth all this week, so that's not anything new for me. How about you? How you doing this morning? I'm also doing alright for not having slept that well. I'm like not that tired this morning. Same, yeah. Lately it's just hard. I think a lot of people are having some trouble with it lately too, because I think my coworker was mentioning that she's been having a little bit of a rough time sleeping. 6 hours total in the last 48. Oof. Yeah. I've been sleeping, but it's like I go to bed at like 10:30, I wake up at 11, I go back to bed, I wake up at 1, I go back to bed, I wake up at like 3, and it's like, just let me sleep like all the way. All the way through. Please. I just want a little bit of like one night maybe. Yeah, me too. I haven't not slept through the night um in a while, but that used to just be a thing that would happen to me. Maybe like once a month, I would just not be able to fall asleep. No matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did, just didn't do it. Um, and that hasn't happened to me in a little bit, which is nice. But that used to be a very frequent occurrence. And I guess that's kind of been the case since I was a kid, too. My mom told me at one point that I was never really unhappy as a baby. I just did not sleep. I was just awake. Not because I was sad, not because I needed anything, I was just not sleeping. So at least I know it's not me faking it now, because it's been consistent since birth. You know? in your 40s. I'm 27, actually. I turned 27 in January. So I'm still quite young, but I already feel like I'm old at heart sometimes. I'm in bed by like 10:30 these days. And my coworker who's like a couple years younger than me is always talking about his like nights out at the bar with his friends, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a genuinely awful time. Like, I don't know. I feel like an old man. And frankly, I don't think you're old until you're like 60. So I've still got a long, long way to off from being an old man. But sometimes I feel like it. Okay, let's turn on move objects. Turn on hidden objects. And then show live edit objects. Beautiful. Learn a lot more since your 20s, yeah. No, I feel that. Once I hit 22, I stopped feeling like I aged for a while. And then I hit 25 and I was like, oh, I'm like 30 now. And then I've felt there for a while. And obviously I'm not yet, but I feel like when I reach there, I'll be like, yeah, this is right. You know? I don't know. I feel like I've learned everything I can from my 20s at this point. I'm just waiting them out. I certainly have learned a lot more than I have learned in any other period of my life. My 20s have been tumultuous, to say the least. Not even because of the global pandemic, but like, the issues surrounding, I feel like, have certainly made for a lively 20s. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I don't feel like I'm gonna live to 40, but I'm sure I'll see it one day. I didn't see myself living this long, so here we are, you know? Hard to say these days. It does sort of feel like we're approaching the end of the world, so maybe I won't make it to 40, you know? But it's easy to feel that way, I feel. You know, it's easy to lose hope and not feel positive, so I try not to feel that way. But it certainly does, it's been a weird couple of years. Alright, let me get bushes and stuff, because I think that's what's throwing me off, is there needs to be, like, plants here. And I'm worried on the, um, terrain paint. Maybe some nice lavender bushes. Actually, I think lavender kills cats in real life. I think it, like, is not good for their systems. So maybe not lavender. Hmm. You too, Encrypted. You're still quite young too. 40 is no old person yet, you know? But yeah, aging is definitely a privilege that not many get to experience. Well, not many, but that some people don't get to experience. Ugh. It's gonna make me use my favorite one, isn't it? No. I don't need to type it in there. Here we go. Oh, I don't think it's in the windows. I think it's a little further down than that. No, just kidding. It's up there, I think. Maybe I'm lying. Thanks, Encrypted. I've been working on it quite hard. I can't wait to actually play in it because I think this is the first first of all, this is the first community lot I've ever built. Uh, and second of all, I think it's going to be really fun gameplay wise because there's just going to be cats all over and it's a cute little cafe. Like, I think it'll just be a nice place to hang out in game. Let me look for what I actually need to find though, because I know how to get there, and I'm just being stupid about it. Show me my garden path stone. Oh, did I not turn one of them on? Live edit. Objects. Yeah, that did it. Garden path stone. There it is. And then we just scroll past it a little bit. I know where my favorite piece of debug landscaping is at this point. I've got this shit on lock. There it is. The best one. Or actually, in the darker shade of it, like this, is the best one. And you know what? It actually sort of fits the theme of the build because it's blue landscaping. And we have like blue and a pink theme going on, you know? And we have the pink building. So we gotta have the blue landscaping. That's not going inside though, is it? Oh, it is a little bit, but it's on the cat tree, so you can't even tell. We'll Sims 3 cam that one for a sec. And I will reposition these so that they make sense, because that's easier than fixing the landscaping. I feel like these might actually have to move out a little bit. Which does kind of ruin this, though. That's fine. We'll make it work. Just kidding. I fixed it. Just put a bush over it. That's how I fixed almost every single one of my problems in this game. Just throw a bush on top of it. It doesn't even matter. You know, I would be mad if it didn't work, but it does, so I'm not mad. Bush, rug, painting, yeah. I have to do bushes mostly because I make the mistakes with terrain paint and the terrain tool. Like, I don't really have to fix mistakes in here so often. It's usually the landscaping that I'm making mistakes. This one can maybe be full size, so we just have a little trash area. Little area for our trash. And yeah, I guess we'll want there to be another one here as well, kind of blocking in the staircase. I wonder if they can definitely still walk through that. This is debug. Wondering if I'm blocking it with debug landscaping that they're gonna walk right through. Alright, let's get some terrain paint on this bitch. More accurately, let's fix the terrain paint on this bitch. You know what, let's just make it all this underneath. All the way. And then we'll just put a little bit of dirt underneath the landscaping. And up to the edge here. Beautiful. We'll get a little underneath this cat as well. A little bit underneath the house. Although I suspect I'm going to put landscaping around this as well, frankly. Because this is a lot of building to have just, like, naked, you know? Maybe over here can have something nice, because it has those nice, like, big ol' windows. But I feel like a lot of this is kind of, there's not much going on, you know? Hey, Cozy, how you doing this morning? Welcome on in. Where the hell have you been, Loca? You know, I tried to get the packs. It says on my Epic Game account that they're in my library, and on the front page of The Sims, it says that I own them, I need to download them, but it will not, it does not, like, let me download them. And if I try to go and, like, go to the pack specifically, it says buy the pack. So I have them, but I don't? I'm not entirely sure, but I looked around and it seems like that is a common problem. I'm waiting a day or two to see if they fix it. And if not, I'm gonna Google for more of a, like, fix. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's whatever, you know? I can wait. Now I have a separate, like, app that launches whenever I open The Sims, though, and I'm not so happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the thing, is it downloaded on Epic Games, it says that I have them. Like, according to Epic Games, everything is all set and ready to go, but The Sims is not quite on board. It says that I own them, but they're not downloaded, but they're not in, like, my download queue. Like, I don't know what the thing is. But like I said, it seems like everyone was having that problem. So I'm gonna see if they put out a thing about it today. And if not, I'll try to fix it. Yeah, it won't download in the EA app. What do we think about this type of bush underneath here? I guess. What else would we put underneath there, you know? Does that show in the building? It very much shows in the building. Get rid of that. Delete that. No worries, Encrypted. See you soon. Maybe we just this type of hedge it. And then I think we're gonna keep this open. Maybe no hedges. Maybe just some bushes on the corners or something. Ending? Oh. I must have hotkeyed. I don't even know what the hotkey for that is. How do I keep doing that? Let me... Hold on a minute. Let me look at my settings because that's the second time that that's happened recently, and I don't even know how I did that. What is the hotkey for that? I see. I see. It's the delete key, which is how you delete objects in The Sims. So, no, not backspace. Minus that. Yes. Okay. Now that shouldn't happen again. Now there's no hotkey set to that. That should help, probably. Hmm. I don't want to go too overboard with the cat topiaries because I feel like it's very easy to go very cat heavy at the cat cafe. But 4 isn't overkill total, right? You know what, though? Maybe we should have them right outside like that. Just outside the window. A nice trio of cats. So that while you're in this room, you're staring at cat butt. As it should be at a cat cafe. And just put some trees in the corner here. No, I don't really love that. I did do it yesterday, yeah. I did it when I got home from work at like 4 p.m. So I don't know, yeah, I don't know if they've like fixed it since then or something. I haven't tried anything again since then, but I did open the game, obviously. I have it open right now. Uh, and it still wasn't all sorted out or anything for me. But I'll try again when I get home from work. You know what? I think we should just have some wildflowers around here. And then we can have like a nice little, I've always kind of wanted to do one of those like planter box things around this part. With a fence. You guys will see what I mean when I do it. Jungle Adventures furniture is really nice. I did look through it at one point, and I was very surprised that I liked the aesthetic of it. Because it didn't seem like I would, you know? Okay. And then we bring that to over here. Perfect. The counters from Jungle Adventure? I haven't seen the counters yet, actually. Is there a floor that's just dirt floor? No. Oh, that's so funny. You could change the color of the grass. No, let me get some terrain paint then. Look at that, we got this nice little well-tended flower bed. I'm gonna change the color of some of these flowers, though, so it's not all just, like, the same all the way through. We'll have some yellow and orange ones over here. We'll have some nice pink ones in the center here. And then these ones over here can be just blue. There we go. No, actually, you know what, though? I don't like the yellow and orange so much. So I'm gonna change those to be the pink and purple original ones here. Hey, King Fergie, how you doing this morning? Welcome on in. And we'll have the yellow and orange as the corner ones. So they're still in here, but they're not so everywhere. And that looks nice. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm excited that it's Friday and that the work week is over after this. Because frankly, it should have been over for me like a week ago. Not a week ago, but it should have been over. I shouldn't have to deal with this anymore. I'm just glad it's Friday. But I still do have to make it through the one more day, you know? Somehow I think I might survive, but I also think I might die, so it's hard to say. Oh, yeah. I would be ready for the weekend too, Cozy. I don't like this all of a sudden. Hold on a minute. Yeah. There just can only be one in the corner now. I see. Because smushing them together doesn't work so well when they are separate colors. Is that breaking into the inside, though? Very much so. You want some fresh grass in your cat cafe? So if I turn it like that, maybe it's not so in there. How do we feel about a little daisy coming through the the side of the window, you know? Alright, you know, that's actually good enough. But it grows very much out the side there. You know what, that's realistic. They wouldn't stay confined to the edge there. They would make their way out a little bit. Me justifying any mistake that happens in my build. This is how I meant to do it. Come on now. Don't doubt me. Alright, let me take a look at that. No, it still looks a little too over the edge. I don't like it. Because that's too in the building now. Oh no, it's not. Alright, Let's just shove as much of it as we can into here, and then we'll take a look from in here. Maybe? I think this might be the way to go. Watch me fix my own mistakes real time here. Beautiful. You would never even know. Except for that big old mistake in the corner there. Maybe not that plant then. Maybe we have a corner bookshelf like that even? Hold on a minute, I have a better idea. Get me this bookshelf. Yeah, oh, that's so much cozier too. Hold on a minute. Get rid of that. Take these two flowers out the tiniest amount. Copy this and put it here. And then I think it's these ones have got to move out the tiniest bit here. Perfect. And yeah, that doesn't look as bad to me, for whatever reason. Okay. And I actually prefer how it looks on the inside with the bookshelves like this. This looks like a more cozy little reading nook now. Although this has a separate white swatch for colors of books, yes. Oh, and these ones gotta move out just the tiniest bit as well. Oh, not the wall now. That's fine. I don't care anymore. I have decided it does not matter. Okay. Let's see here. I didn't move a wall, did I? No. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I just missed the hedge somehow. Alright. Grab some more of this and put it around some of the rest of the build so it's not so just like weird that we have it on that one side, you know? I'm trying to do like professional style landscaping. Instead of the usual like weird blue bush that I use all the time. Trying to make it seem like they hired someone to do landscaping. Oh, maybe the flower box doesn't make so much sense out here now then. But it does make this look a little better. That's for sure. Beautiful. Alright. Terrain paint. Paint me some terrain. Mr. Terrain Paint. Paint my terrain. Make it the touriest rain terrain. That one didn't work so well, I'm not gonna lie. My heart was not in that one as I was saying it. Not every joke can be a winner, okay? You have to allow yourself to fail. That's good as far as terrain paint goes, I think, for now. Although, honestly, I don't think there should be any outside of the box over here. I think maybe that's what was throwing me off, is it just looks a little less neat than it should over here. And we'll turn off that grid for a second. Yeah. Now we're getting the picture. Now it's looking landscaped. I feel like they would be the type of business to have a little closed-in fence somehow. Maybe even the high floral hedge. Oh, you know, though? There's not really a way to get to the backyard that's good. Because if I do this... First of all, it ruins that little thing we have here. That has to become like a garden path now. Unless I want to add a door to the bottom of the lot somehow. Some sort of door outside. I could do a door instead of a table here, maybe. Instead of a bookshelf. We have a lot of bookshelves. Let's do a door. Let's even do the same kitchen door, just because it's a cute little door. And we'll get rid of the bushes. And I think I want to keep the concrete, because I feel like it feels a little more businessy. But then I want to copy the smooth keeper here. And we're going to have a little landscaping section as well still. But then I do think I'm going to get rid of this then. And then we'll get rid of this one as well. And all these flowers. I love spending like 15 minutes on something and then immediately being like, no, just kidding. I've thought about it for longer than 3 seconds and it needs to change. However, that does kind of mean we can end our hedge here. And we don't have to continue it out like that. And that actually looks a lot better. We'll just clear away some of the terrain paint here. But then we do have to bring back this fence and put it all around here now. Oh, I probably can't have a fence underneath the stairs like that, maybe. That did get rid of them, huh? What if I move the stairs real quick? Draw the fence. And then put the stairs back. No, now they can't go there, huh? Because there's a fence there. Okay. Undo that. Move the stairs back. And I guess maybe we, can I draw the fence here instead? No, that still gets rid of the fence. Here? That worked. We just can't have landscaping underneath the stairs, which kind of makes sense, honestly. Give me that eraser. Erase me some terrain paint. Okay. Sweet. Working on it. Looking good. I don't usually do this sort of terrain, or not terrain, landscaping. But I'm kind of loving it. Just trying to decide if I need a gate here, but I don't think I do. I think this could be a patrons-only backyard. With a nice patio. We have so many patio spaces in this build, it's a little ridiculous. But you do what you have to make a cat cafe, you know? If I put a table there, can people sit at it still? Probably not. Something like that would work a little better. And then they'd have some like plants or something up here. Oh, I know just the plants that they would have up here, actually. Maybe a nice tire like that, if there's like a separate swatch that works well. Tell me why I love the blue one. I think that actually is super on theme. It's got pink flowers, It's got blue tire. Like that's kind of the way we're leaning here. It's like pink with the blue like that. And it sort of takes up the whole space I need it to. Incredible. I don't think we need anything else up here, honestly. I mean, maybe just like a bench or something for a hangout time, or maybe like a trash can. No, I know we need something else here, for sure. We need the official Charles of the rooftop. Um, I don't know if your Sims will be able to get to that garden pot. But I want to grow some catnip there as well. I think down here there would also probably be some planter boxes with some catnip in it. Again, I'm not sure if your Sims can really reach these. But it should be fine. You know what? This is debug catnip. I don't know if you'll be able to actually plant these. But you know what? I don't know if I care. God, I forgot how much I liked this little living area. With the dog painting. Let's see here. Where are we at? What do we need now? Maybe some sort of tree down in the front here. And I'm not done with, like, the building and everything. We still have a whole basement to finish, because I don't even know what I'm doing with the basement yet. But let's see if there's a good tree for this sort of build. I do feel like this is really nice. Yeah, a little further back on the lot like that. With like a nice bench underneath or something. Maybe a couple of benches, because this is a public place. And we'll put like a little trash can over here as well. And is there like a, there's one of these that matches this probably, right? No. Almost. That looks alright. And then maybe I won't worry so much about over here. um, we'll come back to that maybe. But let me go back into debug for a hot second. Because I have to find that one bush again. It's a good thing I know where it is now, though. How often I need to use it. And you know what? Just because we did it on that side, we'll do it on this side as well. We'll make a little area for the cat bush. And we'll do my terrain paint underneath. Beautiful. Maybe there can be a nice, like, skinnier tree over here. I don't really love that, though. But you know what? It does sort of suit the area that it's in. They've got that tree sort of around, you know? There's even there's one right there. I guess we may as well. Same, Hibiki. Welcome on in. How you doing this morning? This afternoon? It really is not the vibe. I would like to do pretty much anything else. I'm gonna copy the chairs down here, but I'm not gonna give every table 4. Because I think it would be realistic in a setting like this, that some tables would have 3, some would have 2, some would have 4. You know? People would be moving them around. And let me switch one of these with one of these. And then we'll change some of these to white as well. There can be another trash can here so that Sims don't try to go down this little alleyway. And maybe some hoops for the cats to go through. Hey, Panda, how you doing this morning? Welcome on in. I guess it's afternoon for you. I don't even know if the cats can use them like that, but we'll see. We're still working on that cat cafe. You know how it is. Oh my god. I haven't seen the 8 o'clock alarm in a long time. It feels like I never stream in the mornings anymore. Which is true. But you know how it is, you know? Work and stuff. I guess maybe we can have another beech tree over here to make it not so empty. I just don't know what to do with this little area. You know what, maybe we can have a chess table or something. What do you need for this to be a lounge? Stereo, bar stool, microphone, musical instrument. Okay, so that's not happening. A bar. Needs a stereo and a bar and 4 bar stools. Okay, so that might not happen either. A library. What if we all just not work? It could do. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. But would be nice. Alright, well, this is only suited to be a cafe then. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this little space over here, actually. Maybe just a nice little pond? Not that big. That's the wrong direction. A campfire? We could do a campfire. Let me, yeah, slow down the speed a little bit. I'm gonna try, because I think the water tool was broken last time I tried it, so it might not work anyway. I'm gonna try a little, pond. And we'll see how it goes. Oh. That's actually super nice. If I can, bring that over here a little bit. And then bring it down here, like that. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. And we'll just raise up around the corner of the house a little bit. No, that's nice. Not gonna leave your bed much today? Oh, I'm so jealous, Panda. I have my last 10 to 4 of the week, and then I'm gonna not leave my bed for the whole weekend. I'm not doing anything this weekend. Actually, I have to go grocery shopping, but I might do that after work today. I haven't fully decided what my day looks like yet, because I have been focused on playing Breath of the Wild this morning. I downloaded it last night finally, and I've been playing through. I am obsessed. I am exactly as obsessed with it as I figured I would be when I started playing. And as a result, it has made me not plan out my day because I have only thought about Breath of the Wild this morning up until I started playing The Sims. So, I'll plan out the rest of my day at some point. Maybe sometime soon, but not right now. I'll plan it as I go about my day, you know? But I think I'll probably go grocery shopping today so that I can, yeah, do nothing for the whole weekend. Because I would love to do nothing right now. Well, I am technically doing nothing right now. But I mean, like, you know, for the whole of today. It would be nice. Okay. And let's get some water effects, because I don't think that we have a whole lot of... Oh, that's perfect. With the cherry blossoms. Right underneath our cherry tree. On the Switch, yeah. Unfortunately, my Switch is the one where I can't stream it. Otherwise, I would totally stream it. But it is also nice to have something where I don't have to feel like I have to stream it, you know? I did, when I first started streaming, want to make sure that I kept a healthy relationship to gaming outside of streaming as well, because it is something that is very important to me in my life and has historically, you know, been the center of my mental health. So it is helpful to have a space where I can just like chill and play some video games. That being said, I do wish I had the option to stream it as well. Ah! Roy, welcome on in. Thank you for the jump scare. How you doing this morning? I think we'd have a couple of little blooming lights around. Do those come in separate colors? They come in different colors. Give me the pink ones. First shift on the till. How was it, Panda? Preparing for a thesis defense. Man, everybody's having a whole weekend this weekend. I'm doing good though, Roy. I am happy that it's Friday, and I'm ready for it to be the weekend. I'm done with it being the week, you know? We can move on from that now. Made the shift go faster? That's good. You had an angry customer already? That's, yeah, record timing, but unsurprising. Oh man, it's so funny how terrible people are. Or more correctly, it would be so funny if it weren't just so awful. You know what I mean? Let's get a little terrain paint of just like maybe a dirt path, yeah. Out to over here. And underneath the bench. And then maybe we can grab some of the cat bushes and put them over here as well. Remind you that this is a cat cafe. Thank you very much. And I think we have space for some ferns underneath the stairs here. Just to fill in some space and make it look a little better. Yeah. No, people are so silly about that. I didn't even ring somebody out at one point. It was my coworker who ringed him out. And he came back in and he stormed in and he was like, "You charged me an extra dollar. I didn't get my dollar off for the soup and sandwich combo." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me just like make sure with my manager that I can do that real quick because, I always check with the manager if I can do a refund instead of just giving a refund and then checking because if, you know, can't get it back once you've already given it." So I was like, "Let me just go check with him and, I'll be right back." And he was like, "Yeah, go ahead." And went back and I gave the customer the dollar, and he was like, "All right, well, it actually would have been like 107 because of tax and everything." And I was just like, "Okay, like, you got your money back. Shut up." Fully a moment where I was just like, "Dude, like, I am not the person who did this to you, and also not paid enough to deal with this." People are so silly, and especially like for over $1. Like, chill, dude. I could never. A lot of the time, if something like that happens, like I'll be like, "Oh, that's a bummer," and move on with my day. Like I won't even go back for the dollar because it's a dollar. The only time I think I've ever gone back and been like, "Hey, you guys like made a mistake. Could I get my money back?" was when I bought those lights and they were $40 and I got charged twice for them. And I was like, "Oh, that's like a considerable amount of money." Like I'll go back and be like, "Hey, like not your fault. Totally fine, but like could I have my money back, please?" That was the one time I've ever done that, I think. Yeah, some customers are just stupid, is what it comes down to. It's a lesson you got to learn real quick in customer service. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to check IDs, yeah. I feel like I would be bad at math. And having to constantly update, like, what year is okay in your head. I don't think I'd do well. This law is starting to look really nice, though, I will admit. Let me just put 2 of these here, and then I think we'll size them down. And Sims 3 camera turn them so that they properly cover what they need to cover over here. Oh. Just kidding, I think we need 3 of them, holy cow. And then just for good measure, 1 up against the wall here as well. Like that. Actually, does it... Yeah, we don't need that one then. Perfect. You know what? We'll put 1 around the corner as well. You know what's funny though is those bookshelves that I put in to fix the landscaping outside are now completely like they don't need to be there. Oh my goodness. But they look better like that. I do enjoy the bookshelves being there. Now you just don't get the view of this nice little pound. You know, actually, let's switch the walls that these are on. You punched your chest and it echoed through the room. Don't punch yourself that hard, Viki. Be nice to yourself. Why would you punch yourself like that? There, now you get that nice sweet view of this beautiful little side garden here. I don't think you did. I don't remember a new haircut. I have not finished the inside. I just felt like working on landscaping today, honestly. Because in the morning, I just didn't want to have to, like, time myself when it comes to, like, scrolling through and finding stuff, you know? But we still have a whole basement to finish. I have not even started the basement. I have no clue what I'm going to do down here. Because it's only accessible from the kitchen. So I feel like it's got to be some sort of, like, boiler room or something like that. Like, something that's not, like... This will probably be the employee-only area, I guess. Like, lockers and stuff. I'll figure it out. But most of the inside is finished. I don't think there's that many more, like, little details to add in. But, like, clutter and stuff isn't quite done, you know? A staff room, yeah. Because this is the only way to get down into there. And this is, like, already, like, there's the broom, there's a pipe, like... Already started growing back. Holy cow, Hibiki. My hair grows back fast, too, but... not that fast. Okay. Now over here feels a little, empty, though. So what can we put over here? What sort of outdoor activities can we have at this cat cafe? Bees? Bees at the cafe? It's in selfies? Hold on one sec. Oh no. Yeah, that's not quite the same haircut, unfortunately. It looks alright, though. A games table? We could put down a games table, maybe. And we'll grab some of the chairs for it. Over by the trash here. And then I think there's a couple of plants that would be nice for like outside use here. Oh, you know, I forgot about these trees. These might be kind of nice as like a space filler. Just two of them. Yeah, with that white swatch, perfect. Although, you know what? I'm gonna switch these. Because I do sort of want it to line up, I think. And then we'll move this into the center a little more. Yeah, that looks like a little bit better usage of the space, I think. And we'll shift this over a little bit. I like that a lot. And we can have some of these cute little flower boxes, maybe. I don't actually know if that makes that unusable. We'll pull it out just a little bit. And we'll put some more of these around so it's not strange that we have them, you know? Yeah, we'll just block it off over here entirely, pretty much. And that's a nice way to block off over there. Perfect. And I think there's one more thing that I would like to have out here. Actually, does this have a nice, Oh, that's fucking huge. I didn't expect that to be as big as it is. I do kind of like it, though. You know, though, these are starting to feel a little randomly placed. Let me... like that, maybe. And we'll get rid of these ones. I think this is what's troubling me here. I think this has to go over here. And this can be in the center. Ooh, beta access is always cool, Panda. What game is it? I don't know if I've ever had beta access to a game. At the very least, I can't think of one where I've had beta access. I'm just trying to add in fun little plants and stuff every here and there. So it's not so empty back here. I think that's probably good, though. I don't see what else I could do for that. Aside from maybe... yeah, just add in that one. Make it a full little thing. Alright. Um, trying to think of anywhere else that needs stuff. You know what? A couple of these around would be nice too. Hey, Cornelius, welcome on in. The Kings too. Oh. For the King. Oh. How y'all doing this morning, Cornelius? Welcome on in. I'll have to look into For the King. I like a turn-based rogue player, or rogue-like. But I did also just download Breath of the Wild, which is going to consume me for the next month or so. So we'll see how I fare downloading another game and getting the time in my schedule to play it. But maybe, who knows? Single player and online co-op, heck yeah. Online co-op games are nice. I don't really play that many of them. But I feel like I should. Me too, Cornelius. Yeah, we were short a person yesterday, and then one of the people who was there had to leave for a doctor's appointment as well. So yesterday pretty much entirely fell onto my shoulders. Which was not fun. And then the rest of the week has been just stupid as well. So, trust me, I feel your pain. I am also very glad it's Friday. Three attempts to complete it the first time. You know, I'm not opposed to a hard roguelike game. There's one that me and Spider play on the Switch that we have played for maybe 2 or 3 years, and not once have we ever beat it. We've tried for so long, and we haven't even gotten to like the second half of the game. We haven't even unlocked half the game yet. It's very silly. So I do enjoy a good hard roguelike. Alright, yeah. You know, I've got about a half hour. Let's get to decorating the basement, and we can come back and do, like, finishing touches on this later on. Because there's going to be a second stream today. I just don't know when. Probably 6 o'clock, but... We have, the basement kit came with a good wallpaper, I think. Was it this one? I guess that could be the break room. Tuesday and Thursday, you had to be up at 1 a.m. Oh my god. Yeah, I understand that, Cornelius. That sounds stupid. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. But at least no, I was trying to find an upside to it. There's not a good one. That's just a bummer through and through. But it's over now. It is Friday, you know? You get to chill now. And that's the important thing, really. In the end, I still have to make it through one more day of work, and then I can chill for my weekend. Ugh, I really don't want to. I feel like I've done enough work for the week. I could call it quits, and everyone else can figure it out there, you know? I tried. I really did try to look on the upside. I racked my brain for a hot second there, but No, having to get up at 1 for a 3 a.m. thing because no one else speaks Spanish. That's just a bummer. That's more people should speak more than one language. I think about it every once in a while, and it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, it's a bummer that that's not true. But like, it is like a serious problem here in the U.S. that most people are just like, no, you got to speak American. Ah! Like, it's fantastic to know more than one language for so many reasons. And one of them is not being ignorant. Because that's every once in a while when I bring up to other people, like, oh, I'm studying a couple other languages, you know? They're like, oh, well, I don't ever need to speak more than the one. Okay, if you say so. I think you do, but that's fine. 1 to 9 tomorrow. Ugh, that's a bummer, Panda. This is the only job I've ever had that has given me weekends off, actually. Um, and it's nice because I did not ask for that. But at the same time, everyone else there like complains about not getting weekends off. And I didn't even ask for them, and they're given to me. So I'm like, I shouldn't talk about my weekends off, lest everybody else gets jealous. I think there can be a little TV down here for the employees. Just a little one though, not like a big one. Ooh. And some bookshelves or something. Actually, it would be so nice if I could do like built-in shelves, but I kind of feel like that wouldn't work here. I do think we should keep some like broken down chairs and stuff over in the corner. Like remnants of old chairs that we used to use. If I search staff, I don't know actually. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. No. That's alright. I don't know where I am right now. I'm in surfaces. I was looking for, like, these. Because I think it would be nice to have, like, a little, you know, employee-only thing. Actually, though, there is something that I do want down here that I was thinking about before. Is I want some sort of lockers. I don't know if the ones I want towels, though. I feel like just a wall of lockers makes sense for an employee-only area, you know? Some sort of storage. Someone's got like a backpack that they've brought here, probably. Their cat cafe backpack. And maybe a bookshelf on both sides here like this. Some pin boards, yes. Oh my god, there's like there's stuff exactly for what you're talking about. First of all, I feel like there would be a calendar down here as well. Probably. I also feel like get rid of this wall. I thought it would help. It is very clearly not. So we need some railings on the stairs. What did I use upstairs? What is this? Composite fencing. And then let me get back to wall decorations real quick. Because I went away from that real quick. You know what? This is probably where I would have... No, never mind. It's already up there. And it looks good there. Wow, this one has a lot of swatches. I almost never use wall decorations because we have so many paintings and stuff in the gay family that at this point it's just like any wall decorations, it's gonna be like something that the family has made. We can pretend that this is like a review of the restaurant that they had framed or something. Beautiful. I don't think this section actually has what I'm thinking of when it comes to wall decorations. Now that I'm thinking about it, because it's probably back in the dining room. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about. Dog, a diagram, maybe? Actually, maybe that would be upstairs in the kitchen somewhere. Just so, like, employees know the diagram of a cat. In case there's ever an emergency. Actually, just kidding. This type of... that thing would go in the kitchen. For sure. Absolutely. This would be posted, yeah, back in the back room here. In case they need to locate a cat organ in dire emergency. Of course, of course. You know how it is. That could be some fun wall art next to the lockers here. Like the employees have hung it up to themselves, you know? A cat radiology, because I'm sure they have that. Just for funsies. Just because I like it. You know what? This tiered shelf could maybe go somewhere in the kitchen, though. Just kidding. Yeah, a wall of fame for them. You know, we could probably bring some cat photos here. We have a lot of cat photos. Actually, no, that looks really nice right there. That fills up that center port really well. Ah! I've been looking for this thing for forever, because this is, of course, the symbol that is a cat cafe. Yeah, we can definitely do a cat of the month, bad cat. We can take some pictures of the stray cats for sure. I feel like there would maybe be an air ventilator here in the kitchen as well. For like a cafe, I feel like they usually have some sort of like ventilation or something in the kitchen. But let me also put this over here. And then one final time, shrunk down. Right in between here, somehow. Actually, yeah, just right there. Perfect. Such a mood board. This is what I was talking about when it comes to like something for the employees, but I want something better on that. Ah, not the Catboy laser like 20 minutes before I gotta end stream. You know, while working on the cat cafe, I do sort of expect it, I guess. It is sort of inevitable. They can walk past that, right? Maybe we put that there, and then we put that there. A neighborhood billboard. They would probably have like a coat rack or something on the wall for someone to be able to hang their stuff, you know? Maybe another pipe over here. Simbutter should buy this business. Simbutter will definitely buy this business. Absolutely. Pool rescue equipment. Oh, that's cute. Every time I go through these things, I swear to God, I see like 5 things that I have never seen. Like, every single time. Large corkboard. That might be what I'm looking for here. Better than that, for sure. Or is the curated corkboard better? This one has a picture of a cat on it. I think we're gonna go with that. Yeah, I guess that is all that we need for the wall decorations down here. And let's get some like plants or something to liven it up, because it seems a little dead down here, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get some nice greenery. Liven up the space a little. Maybe not too much though, because it is a basement. Let me get a little, like, cat statue for in here. Oh, you know what? That might actually be perfect. Although I think this is the one that, yeah, when I places it down, it turns into something different. There we go. And then we can do a little, you know, actually, I think I'd prefer it to be one of these guys. And then what other little clutters can we put back there? Maybe some mugs. Some tissue or something. Yeah, that's nice. Does this couch have a better swatch, though? Oh, you know what? That pink and blue is kind of the vibes here. But that does make the rug look bad, so let's find a rug that matches a little better. Actually, I think the pink couch might have been more the vibes. Extra light, maybe? Down in the basement here. What sort of light will we have in the basement? Definitely have like a box of stuff down here. Ah, like a lamp? Oh yeah, we could totally do a lamp. You know, I actually have that the perfect one. I want to use the one from the basement kit. Yeah, this one. That gets a little, it's like flickery. It gives a little bit of a creepy moodlet, if I remember correctly. And we'll put it like right behind the couch here. They do, yeah. I left a couple coffee cups over here, but I was thinking about a table in between the couch and the wall here because we have a lot of open space back there. We certainly have the room for one. Cough, 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 cough. Maybe we can shift this back a little. Size up the rug. Does that rug still work in here? Yeah, you know, it doesn't need to be stylish. It's an employee room. I already finished my coffee this morning, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Some string lights, maybe? Those aren't even close to on the wall. Never mind, I guess. No, let's get an inside table. But I do also have to get going soon, so let me put this table down. Maybe let's put some clutter on it, and then I've got to probably sign off and start getting ready for work. Um, What sort of coffee table would they have down here? That's a really good question, Cozy. If we can, we should definitely put that over by the stairs here. I don't want to go scrolling through debug right now because I do only have a couple of minutes, but that's a good idea for later. Let me write it down because we're gonna work on this later. We're not done with this build. Cat carrier debug question mark. Yeah, something like that might work as an end table if we have like a nice white swatch, yeah. And I think maybe we'll get to cluttering and stuff later on. I think I'm gonna probably save right now and get moving. I don't think I've ever seen it either, but I'm due for a good scroll through debug to find clutter items anyway because there are a lot of spaces here that need cluttering that I was just like, we'll do that last. We'll come back to it. And I meant to spend some time this morning scrolling through debug, and it just didn't wind up happening. Because I wound up decorating everything else instead. So we'll come back. We'll spend more time on this. It's not due till the 23rd. So we've got some time. We have more than enough time. Doc, you're coming in just at the very end of my stream here. I am about to sign off, but I hope you're having a lovely morning. I appreciate you stopping in. Work's not going to treat me well, Cozy, but I appreciate the sentiment. Work doesn't ever treat me well. Hopefully, everybody is there today, is the thing. It's a shell challenge, Panda. And that's, I think, when the 23rd is when they're doing the tours and stuff of it, because it's Little Simsies. So I doubt that. When I say do, it's because I doubt that it'll matter whether or not I finish it by the 23rd. I don't think mine's going to make the video or anything. But it's due by the 23rd. But I know, as always, Doc. One of these days I'll start streaming at 7 and I won't have to go to work, you know? I just generally, if I don't have to work, I feel like 10 is a better time to start for me. It just makes more sense with my day. So usually if I'm streaming at this time, I am about to end. 22nd is your birthday. Oh my goodness. Well, happy early birthday if I don't manage to catch you between now and then. But I mean, we have some time. I'm sure I'll see you in the next 10 days. If not, though, happy early birthday. For now, I think that is going to do it for me this morning. So if you're still here hanging, lurking, chatting, or vibing, or if you, like Doc, have just showed up right now, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely rest of the afternoon. I should be back for a second stream. We'll probably finish up the Cat Cafe later. I don't want to promise that it'll be finished later on, but we'll work on finishing it. Till then, I hope you all have a lovely afternoon, a lovely evening. If I don't happen to catch you all later on, and until the next time, guys, bye!